Hey there, I'm so happy to be with you today for this new video. If you're new here, my name is Anna and on my channel we talk about minimalism, slow living and personal development. So feel free to hit the like button and to subscribe. Okay, so today I want to give you an update of my low buy year. If you don't see the video about my 10 low buy year rules, I will put the link in the descriptions box below. So in January, I've decided to do a low buy year to reach my saving goals, and I gave myself 10 rules to follow. My big why is that I want to be financially free as soon as possible and work when I want, where I want. And my big dream is to have a house near the sea. So let's see if I correctly follow the rules. The number one was no spendings on makeup, cream or perfume, except if I finish one product I use everywhere, like a mascara, an eyeliner, and I have to say I'm pretty proud of this. I only buy one mascara and one powder because I finished the products. As I said in my previous video, with my job I have a lot of creams, so I didn't need to buy a new one, and I already have a ton of perfumes. And because this kind of product doesn't bring me joy, I didn't feel the need to buy something new. The rule number two was to not buy technology to upgrade, and I'm also proud of myself about this rule. So for this rule it was okay to buy something if the item, like my phone or my computer, are broken, but it wasn't the case and I didn't upgrade anything. I have to be honest with you, I wanted to buy an iPad a few months ago because it's easier to carry, but it's really expensive and I already have a MacBook, and for a few pounds I didn't see the point to buy an iPad. So I have to say that it was difficult to tell myself to not buy this because it's exciting to have this brand new thing. Because it was really expensive, I decided to wait until I needed to carry my MacBook with me for a week and see if it was okay or not. And actually it was more than okay, and I've decided to not buy that bad. And I'm really glad I did it because I instead invested this money. So the number three was just one takeout every month, and for this one, not at all. And it was even worse than 6 previous months. It's something I told you in my video about resetting your life. It was really difficult to find the will to cook during the last 6 months, and we ordered about twice a week. And when I see all the money we wasted on bad food, actually I'm disgusted. And because I see all the money goes away from my bank account, I've decided to do something. So during my reset I made a list of all the ingredients I add in my kitchen, and I planned a lot of meals that I can make easily without buying anything else. And because I see all the money goes away, I find the will to cook, even for 20 minutes. So if you struggle with this, keep in mind the amount of money you waste on bad things to harm your body with bad food. It's a lose-lose situation. It's really this rule I didn't follow at all, and I think food is one of our biggest expenses, and I'm not really glad of that. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth one. Rule number 4 is no clothes except for replacement or if I lose weight. So breaking news, I didn't lose weight as expected, but I realized that I had more clothes in case I lose weight than clothes that fit right now. So I make a kind of peace with my body, and I've decided to buy new clothes that fit. I didn't spend a lot because it was through Vinted, but yeah, I bought new clothes. I think I bought 2 pairs of jeans, 4 t-shirts or blouses, and 1 sweater, and I spent less than 100 on all these things. It's not really a win, but it's way better than before. I know this rule would be difficult for me, and it was, but I spent really less time on websites, and for that it's a win. Rule number 5 there was no home decor. And it's a win. One of my motivation was that we move in 1 year. Okay, it's a long time, but I really want to save money to have home decor that will fit with the new apartment. The only thing that I bought was 3 more plants, and it's not really home decor that collect dust. Rule number 6 was meal planning, and this rule goes very well with rule number 3. I really wanted to be more consistent with meal planning, but it wasn't a win. We ordered a lot, and I didn't find the will to cook for 3 hours on Sunday. And actually when I did it for the whole week, and by the end of the week the food was out of date, so we waste food and I don't like that. So now when I cook something, I try to cook it for 2 or 3 days maximum, and that's it. It's more manageable for me, and we don't spend a lot of time in our kitchen. We don't waste food and we don't waste money. As I told you in my video, 2020 was the year of subscriptions, and I really wanted to slow down this or even canceled some of them. It was a success for some of them, but not really for the gym apps, I have to be honest. I thought I needed a gym app to find the motivation to work out, but not really. And I fall into this trap every single year. So I have subscriptions for 2 gym apps, and I also have subscriptions for my side also, but I use all the websites, so it's okay. So it's not really a win, but it's better than last year. And for the subscription I use a lot. I have the year plan that costs me so much less. For this I follow the video from Ajading, in which she explains that she prefers to pay everything once and not every month. And I did this for most of my expenses, and it's worth it. Rule number 8 was no online courses, and it's a win, but not really. I told you that 2020 was also the year of online courses. I took a lot of online courses and it wasn't always great. So I've decided to stop this and find ways on the internet. But I really love what Amy Porterfield does, and she opened Digital Course Academy. And at this time I was totally lost with my online course, and I have to say that it's worth it. Like really worth it. I'm glad I did it, and actually it was the only course I spent money on for the last 6 months. Rule number 9 was all about books. I bought many books in 2020, and I didn't want to buy a new one until I finished all of them. And I did it. I read about 10 or 15 books since the beginning of the year, and I'm really glad I did it. I discovered books that were really good, like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck and Essentialism. I still have books to read, but I bought a book about personal finance, and I took Audible because I spend a lot of time walking to go to work. And rule number 10 was to go out with cash. And because of the pandemic, we didn't go out very often, so I didn't follow the rule. As I told you, I don't go out very often, but I don't want to deprive myself to have a good evening if I don't have enough cash. So I think I will delay this rule until the end of the year. So to conclude, I'm proud of myself about some of the rules, especially the books and the clothes, but about food I'm not really glad. So I will try to push myself to cook and to save money. It's really a great motivation when you see your money grows in your bank account, so I will try to find this motivation. Okay guys, it's the end of the video. Tell me in the comments below if you're doing a low buy or a no buy year. I'd love to know, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.